let me know when yours catches up, Steve. I'm going to pause at 20.
That I will.
All right.
I'm now buffering.
Well, yeah, I've been
here.
buffering for a while. When you said 10 seconds, I was already a few seconds into it.
And there we go. I am now paused.
Kumi says,
Kumi's saying remake.
Why?
Don't know. He probably screwed up on his loadout. Maybe he was trying to derp or I don't know.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, we're not going to find out because we're now paused. So
yeah,
we don't even know why the case would be.
I've told the back end people to ask to see what's happening. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna message Kumi right now just because
you know what, you do that, and I'll do the official long greeting of
go
everything.
ahead.
There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AirMech Strikedown 1v1 sponsored tournament by Carbon Games, presented by Grizzly Wings, hosted by RUI and OPTV Live. This is it, folks, the moment you have all been waiting for. The finals, best of 3. Whoever wins this wins the tournament cup, and the $100 prize bundle. Whoever doesn't, well, they go home second. Which is still nothing to slouch at. That's still a $50 diamond prize bundle. But unfortunately for them, no tournament cup. Both of these players want the tournament cup. Neither one of these players yet have a tournament cup. So there is a lot on the line for both of these players as to who is actually going to win this and who is going to be the runner-up. After you fought this long through this amazing tournament, the last thing you want to be is the runner-up. And this one is so hard to tell. It's so close between these two players. I have no idea what to expect from this one at all. All I know right now is I'm actually waiting on RUI, so that way I know whether we're going to just keep going on this match or what we are doing.
Apparently they're still in game. Kumi is not on Steam, so we can't really get a direct answer from him. I understand him not wanting to be on Steam and wanting to focus completely. So I think we're just going to get started, Steve, and see what happens. So if you're ready, I'm ready, Steve. In 3, 2, 1, go. And
so here
let's
we go.
See what the dialogue is.
On. Illusion even crying out woot on there. There we go, guys. That's what you should all be saying in the chat. Whether you're on OPTV, my loadout is bad. Okay, apparently they were still discussing it. Well, you need to make sure your loadout is correct.
He didn't. They're talking to me. I mean, we were paused for like 4 minutes. How am I supposed to respond?
We can't even respond anyway because they can't obviously speak spectators.
I'd be okay with it if Kumi. Yeah, I'd be okay with it if Kumi actually did mess up.
See, that's where you and I are different. If if you're not right, you have plenty of time with that lobby being made and that 90-second countdown to make sure that you're taking what you want to take.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're playing. So Kumi, opening up from the bottom. I'm really curious to know what he messed up on. Illusion approaching from the left side. This is a very typical game, but the Gemini gonna go down. Kumi not coming back to get it in time. He didn't even put any healing units over there. It's really, really dangerous to do that, just because yeah, things like that do happen. Illusion already has an artillery up. Kumi has a jammer up, so this is a pretty even game so far.
It is, but most likely right now that could be also partially what's throwing off Kumi is whatever it is that he's stressed out about. It could be throwing off his game, his mindset, and like what we were talking about the last time, mind mech. And if you just don't have that right psychological approach, it can start costing you everything else. So I would be really curious after the end of this match to know what it was exactly that.
Yeah.
Because look at this loadout. Honestly, I don't see anything really wrong with
yeah, I mean, well, it's there's certain things, especially like if you're really used to playing a map like Duel, that's just something that you always like, oh no, I needed my like for example, what if Kumi switched out bombs for an infantry or something like that? Maybe he did want the bombs, something like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to try to come up with an example. But Kumi actually almost able to. He was able to snipe that artillery. But yeah, whatever Kumi...
He took out one gem already. He was trying to get the second one, but he's not going to be able to stay long enough for that. Almost dies in the process.
Almost getting killed by the ground to air, yeah.
Illusion once again yet showing us what that Warthog is capable of. Interestingly enough, he's deactivated the mine, I guess, so that way he can push through. Yep, actually he's highlighting, so he's... Nope, he didn't push.
Nope. Maybe he thought about it. Maybe he misclicked. Yeah. Now making some jackals. Oh, he's going to just do a Jackal push, a Jackal distract for the most part before he moves out, I think. And once Illusion responds to it, it might be when he decides to move out. He was briefly able to take that middle outpost under his control. Now setting a Jackal on patrol for distract purposes, it's just going to die. That was sort of a waste of time. Not really... that was weird. But yeah, now Kumi 33 to 28. Illusion now responding to it. Will Kumi move? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, he was waiting for that Longhorn or that Gemini to be built. Oh, why did he send the Jackals then? I thought he was going to use that as a distraction when he moves out, but he didn't. So
I don't know, unless he just
weird.
Like I said, right now he could be a little flustered for whatever it is that
right.
doesn't have him. That he's unfortunately he might have stressed himself out. And yeah, like now he's going to push, but like you said. The opportunity would have been when Illusion was distracted, and distracted, and now won't be able to just sit here and just destroy everything with that Warthog.
Kumi really low on health. I think he's gonna. Oh, he might get killed right now. Lots of Seeker missiles following him, but it's 30 to 27. His units are kind of derping out. Seeker getting finished or almost killed by that heavy mine, the neutral heavy mine, and Kumi does look like he is. I don't know if he's winning or not. Illusion has a lot of ratchets over here. I guess he is. There's too many stupid trees in the way. If I could clear the stupid trees out of the way. But Kumi now taking the middle outpost under his control. Oh, gets killed by Illusion. And Illusion really low in health too. Oh my god. Level up.
Lucky level up.
That level up.
But he lost everything.
Yeah, he lost pretty much everything. But Kumi lost a lot too. It's 6 to 20, and although that sounds like a 3-to-1 difference, it's only a difference of 14. So, it's still and Illusion gonna neutralize this outpost using those Longhorn. Kumi finally coming back to the fight with his creeps in cargo. He will be able to take this outpost under his control, and now we'll start a forward to mid fight.
Custom path. He's got some sort of custom path set up there, but that was the way that he brought his units around. Okay, very interesting there. But yeah, like you were saying, I mean, you can look at a 6 to 20 and be like, oh my god, a 3-to-1 advantage. But when you're that low, it's so quick that like one single 6 built queue, you're instantly matched back up. I mean, it's not really until you start getting the higher numbers that having a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 advantage really starts it's being significant. But what is Kumi doing up here on the top? Just dropping a single Gemini just down for distraction more than anything else.
Oh man, I think he knew that the box was coming. He wanted to take both of them, and now he forced Illusion to respond. I don't know if that was the intention, but if it was,
came in to get the box.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was definitely worth the Gemini. Crazy. Wow. And Illusion calling the GG. Man, if that was intentional by Kumi, genius. Effing genius. That was amazing. That was an amazing move if that was intentional. I don't know if it was, but Kumi, I think it was. Just because right when he dropped it, Kumi like went directly for the box, and he knew that it was coming. Kumi staying on the ground, and Illusion not able to keep Kumi pinned down or anything like that, or focus him in the air, because Kumi is playing this very, very smart.
Seriously, I mean, that was just unbelievable. Just so aware of, and that's really what does separate the average players from these true pro players, is not just being aware of what's happening right around you or being aware on the mini-map, but even being aware of stuff like what time frame of credit bot spawns on the map. I mean, the amount of knowledge and practice and everything that you have to do to have that level of awareness is just unbelievable, and that's really what separates these guys and why these guys truly deserve to be in the finals, because Illusion was very well aware of it, because as soon as he was done with that Gemini, he was instantly heading right straight for that credit box, but he just got there just a half a second too late because of that Gemini.
That was amazing.
That really turned the game in a complete direction in favor of Kumi.
Yeah, and it's 24 to 46 right now. The middle outpost is neutral due to artillery, but it's not going to really be that detrimental to Kumi. Yeah, such a genius move. Wow, amazing. That was super pro, man. Like, if I had to describe that move, it would have been pro. And now Kumi's still bombing down. Oh man, might go down. Okay, no, I was about to say Illusion not getting the focus fire that he wanted. But yeah, at this point, Kumi can easily just safely leapfrog up. Lots of artillery, but I think...
I mean, in all honesty, man, I mean, forgive me for saying, but screw Leapfrog. There is nothing anywhere except at that one factory. Why give your opponent a chance to build anything anywhere else on the map? Just take what you have. You have 50 unit worth to upkeep. Let a few units sit here at the outpost to protect it just in case your push is neutralized, but take about half of what you have at that middle outpost and just go straight for the fort. Because even if your push doesn't succeed, your opponent is going to be so focused on that huge of a push that you can take initially the time to work on neutralizing out all those units that are sitting at this factory, thereby succeeding because it has no mech support. And then most likely by the time you're done doing that, your units will be like at the base needing the mech support there, and you would be there to heal them and use your heal auras and novas and everything like that. Because as you can see right now, it is giving Illusion time. Yeah, not much, but he's got 3 tanks down. Give him more and more time. He might be able to get enough defenses online that's going to make it much, much harder for Kumi to basically do what I just said.
Yeah, I understand that, Steve. It's just, you know, you got to fall back to maybe you could have done that in a YOLO custom match. But right now, this is the finals of a tournament. It's for all the marbles. It's for the tournament. It's for the tournament cup. Kumi knows how he, you know, his ability to leapfrog and you know to use his artillery plane and use his Osprey. So this is not only safe, but it's close to guaranteed. Just because Kumi knows what to do when he's that far ahead. And although he could potentially have taken advantage of a specific situation, he already has the advantage. So why give it up? But he is already now pushing out just because he's I mean, it's 69-33, so it's similar to what you said, but he now has the option to switch to T, and it doesn't look like he's going to need to. Oh, but Illusion with the ground. Oh, he's not ground to airing. Oh, okay, there you go. He is attacking Kumi, and Kumi knows exactly. Oh, but the Gorgon, super dangerous.
But, I mean, dangerous or not, I mean, he did at least still push in, like I said, before it was too late, before Illusion had enough time to get enough defenses online at this fortress, thereby neutralizing everything. And, I mean, unless some miracle happens for Illusion, this should definitely be game 1 in favor of Kumi. And really should go to show for those people that have just said, oh, well, Kumi just wins on Mechmania Monday because there's never any real competition. I mean, this is proving right here that Kumi needs to be taken seriously as one of the potentially best play. I mean, he hasn't won the tournament yet. I mean, Illusion could easily come back in game 2 and 3 and take this. But even if he still does, still making it to 2nd place in the tournament of this size with this many high caliber people in here, I really think that some of the doubts that some people have had on Kumi should really need to be reevaluated, shall we say.
There shouldn't be any. I mean, I've never doubted Kumi. He's one of the. I mean, he's not that experienced in terms of the overall. There's people that have years of experience. He's one of the newer, you know, high tier players. And look at this. He is one of the top tier players. The messed up loadout had nothing to do with it, and Kumi was able to pull this one out, beating Illusion in that push. That initial push in. I thought it was very, very risky, but Kumi was like, I don't know. I need to talk to him about that. Like, the specifics around that. So yeah, the specifics around why he pushed, I'd really like to know that, but that was the game-winning move right there. He was able to take mid from it, and then the distraction from the dual the spawning lockbox. Super OP, super pro move. Never seen that before. Guys, you really want to stay tuned for game 2.
So there we go, guys. That was game 1 of the finals of the AirMech Strikedown 1v1 tournament. Sponsored by Carbon Games, presented by Grizzly Wings, hosted by RUI and OPTV Live. Stay tuned for Game 2.